You earned your right to be an American. It is fucked up to assume that my mom rode here floating on some wooden crate. She rode here on my dad's sweet white Air Force, Dick. Like a true Asian American. Sir, you look like an American. You look like you masturbate to Guns and Ammo Weekly. You're such an American. Let me ask you an American question. Let's test your American citizenship. To be an American, would you fuck my dad? He looks like me, but like more walrus. How's that? No? My mom did, okay? She took it in the red, white, and pink for the red, white, and blue. And that deserves her respect, goddammit. I think there is a really weird trend, though, ever since the whole Stop Asian Hate movement started. Hollywood's been doing this thing where they like recast movies just with minorities in it, and they think like that's gonna make it up for us. I don't know what they're thinking. But you can't do that with every movie. You know, like you'll never see an Asian Black Panther. That's just regular Tiger, and nobody wants to see that movie. I would love to see a recast of Marty from Back to the Future, but he's Asian. Because Doc Brown's just like, Marty, you can't go back to 1885, Marty. They'll make you work on the railroads, Marty. That's a fun history fact for you guys, all right? There is one Asian movie I also would love to see. An Asian Indiana Jones would be great. Because then it would just be an Asian guy stealing back my grandma's shit. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Rumery's Grandma's Knickknacks. Starring Jackie Chan. And usually people ask me, well, oh yeah, Rumery, what do you do? What do you do for the Asian community that gives you a right to speak on it? I was like, well, I'll have you know, for the last 6 years, I've been raising and influencing a white woman and her son. Some people would say that's called making a family. I call it Operation Slow Invasion, all right? If you guys want to know how the progress is going, my stepson called me dad for the first time last year. That would have been great if I wasn't hammered when he told me, all right? It was Father's Day. It was a really awkward moment. But the progress is going well. He also learned how to use the rice cooker, so he's slightly Asian. I know that. He just uses his finger. It's a trick, all right? But having a kid has changed me. It has made me a better person. He's 13 years old, so I got him refurbished, which was pretty good. You know, there were some kinks in it, but I still love him like he's brand new, you know? And I'm learning something about being a parent to a 13-year-old. Because 13-year-olds are this even blend of curiosity and brilliance. And at the same time, he is the dumbest living thing to call me bruh. You know what I mean? And I know, I've been to Pueblo, so I understand. But I love learning things about him. It's one of my favorite things because part of parenting is teaching and learning. I just learned that my son was into Dungeons and Dragons. That's pretty cool. Yeah, because now I don't have to worry about teenage pregnancy. That's awesome. I asked him, I was like, hey man, you think we can play today? And he was like, I already made you a character, Dad. I was like, where? What am I, like a knight? He goes, no, you're a dwarf. What? Well, you're grounded. How's that fucking sound? Roll a D20 to get out of that one, huh? But he's constantly learning, and it gets scary around this age. Because you want them to learn more, but you don't want them to learn too fast. And one day I got really scared because he came home very excited. I like to match that excitement so he can be excited to learn. And he goes, Dad, guess what? And I was like, what, man, what? He goes, today, I learned what clitoris is. Word? Because I know men who are in their 30s who don't know what the clitoris is. And I don't know how to feel. I'm conflicted because you understand, if he learned this in school, that's an education that can help him in the future. But if he learned this from the janitor, big red flag. Very big red flag. So then I asked my son, I was like, hey kiddo, bud, do you think you could show me like a book, like a pamphlet of something that can show me what you learned? And then my son hands me a book of insects. He didn't learn what the clitoris was. He learned what the chrysalis was. You understand how weird that is for a dad? Because at first I'm like, my kid's gonna be a sex god! Oh, he gonna learn about bugs. That's cool. That's cool too. That was his first love. I understand that. All right.